Gagan, he says, I'm investing for a goal which is 15 years away. I think this is the fourth bucket. Yep. Okay. But when 10 years have passed and the goal is only 4 to 5 years away, how should I de-risk the money?
Depends what the goal is. If it is going to be a retirement, then maybe, the way to de-risk is, 2 years of annual expenses should be put in fixed income. Okay. So or you have invested money and maybe do it in a tranche of every year. So 3 years before, take 1 year's annual income requirement and put that in fixed income, and keep doing it every year as and when. So you will be ahead of time. You will be 2-3 years ahead of time. So you will not be dependent on the market to realize the money, okay, which may be to your disadvantage. And when you have 2-3 years of time frame in hand, then you can keep doing it periodically whenever you find comfortable. It amounts to a little bit of timing, but it's not perfect timing. Whenever you think that you have enough money and take your money out, maybe a year, 2 years before that. This is a simple de-risking. The other way of de-risking is that, and if it is for any other goal, then maybe plan it a little more methodically. Child's education, first year's tuition fee, have it in fixed income a year before you need it. Second year's tuition fee, again a year before. So you don't necessarily need to take the money out whenever you are likely to need it. The way you accumulate gradually, it is important that you deaccumulate, you realize it gradually, because averaging helps there too. And the reason why we always suggest, I keep recommending that move your money gradually, even if you have lump sum money, that is to eliminate the possibility of catching a market peak. Okay. Likewise, don't wait for the last minute, because if that happens to be a market's trough, avoiding that is important. So once you are bringing some kind of averaging mechanism to your investment as well as withdrawal.
Do you need a planner for all this, or a person can do it on its Gagan can do it on his own, in the sense, okay, 2 years he's seeking your advice surely, but 2 years before he should take out money. I mean, what goes into it?
Some plain arithmetic and common sense. So you can do it on a piece and goal, of course. And and there can't be of course, if you have a planner handy and if you have a very complex thing and if you have built a legacy, then maybe a planner will help. But financial planning is all about common sense, and I think there is nobody more interested, nobody who has more skin in the business, nobody who has greater interest in your well-being than yourself.